enough if you guys, today we're talking about a long lost game. Not really lost, but it's a classic, at least for your boy. You see it on the screen behind me, 1080. You're probably like, why the heck are you talking about 1080 in 2017, bro? It ain't 2001 anymore. When did it come out? If it came, I'm gonna look it up real quick. If it came out in 2001, I'm a freaking beast. Because I just said that off the top of my head. But I'm about to find out for sure. Okay, I just looked it up. Lo and behold, didn't come out in 2001. It came out before that. It came out in 1998, bro. I was born in 1997, and I played this game as a kid, which means I was playing this at the age of 1. At the age of 1, this is a straight up throwback for your boy. 1080. It came out February 20th, 1998. Ooh, that means we're coming up on. We're coming up on its 20th anniversary, aren't we? 1998 to 2008, that's 10 years. And then 2008 to 2018, which is the year we're in now, would be a 20-year anniversary. Is 1080 coming back, bro? Well, that brings me to my next point, because today Nintendo Everything put out an article, and apparently Nintendo filed for a trademark for 1080 in Europe. I straight up almost called 1080 1080p just a second ago. And I was like, what the freak? Did I almost say 1080p? And now it's gonna redo it. But I just caught me discovering that that was the 20th anniversary. So I can't redo that, because you gotta see me discover that it was the 20th anniversary live. I just seen that. So February 28th, I believe it was, will be the 20th anniversary. Nintendo just filed for a trademark for 1080. But here's the question. In Europe, like I said, but here's the question. Is it 1080 re-release on like a virtual console for the Switch? Or are we talking a new 1080 in 2018 for the 20th anniversary? I hope it's a new 1080, because I've already played the original 1080. My God! I need to get a new chair, for the love of God, man. That's ridiculous. Did you hear all that squeaking? Anyways, back to what I was saying. I hope it's a new 1080 and not just a virtual console, like, re-release, like, with no adjustments at all. I hope it's either a brand new 1080, if it's even a game at all. Because, again, it's just a trademark, so it could just be nothing. They could just file it because why the heck not? Or maybe for the N64 Classic. Oh my lord, it's all coming to me. I don't know what's happening anymore, because they got the classic line, they got virtual console, they could be coming out with a brand new 1080, or they could even do a HD remaster, which I would be okay with. The only things I don't want are just a virtual console release. Let's assume this is a game of some sort. They're trademarking it for some sort of game, whether it's a re-release of it for the N64 Classic, a virtual console, a brand new 1080, or an HD remaster. Let's assume that's why the trademark was made. Out of all those, I would prefer I'd prefer a new one, but if I had to choose any of the other options, I'd choose an HD remaster. I do not want a virtual console re-release, and I do not want it, I mean, it could be on the N64 Classic, but if there is one, but I'm not really big on the whole classic line, personally. I think it's kind of cool, but I wouldn't buy them, and if I did, I'd resell them. Look, I'm not gonna front. Some people call me a scalper, you know, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do out here to get that money, man. That's just the way it is. So if I gotta buy it just to resell it, then your boy's gotta do what he gotta do, man. Your boy's gotta make a living somehow. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm not big on the whole classic line. I think it's cool, not for me personally. I'd prefer them just to put all those games on the virtual console, but that's another story for another day. So anyways, man, I need to chill out, man. I talk too much, I just go off the rails, dude. I'm out of control. But back to what I was saying, 1080, I hope it's a new one or HD remaster. The last snowboard game I can remember coming out is Steep, and I believe that was supposed to come out on the Switch. Whatever happened to that? I know they were having issues, but like, Did it get canceled? Is it still coming out? Did they fix the issues they were having? And is it coming out soon? When the heck is Steve coming out? If it even is. And then there was the Shaun White snowboarding I played. And then obviously 1080 to go. But there's one other snowboard game I want to mention. Since we're talking about Nintendo, we're talking about snowboarding, I gotta mention this because this game was, if not better than 1080, just as good. Snowboard Kids. I want to see a Snowboard Kids sequel. Was there actually one on like the GameCube or something? I can't remember. All I ever played was the N64 version of Snowboard Kids. I don't know if there's any other versions, but that's all I played. But that and 1080, man, those were hot back in the day. And I don't even mess with snowboarding like that. I mean, I go snowboarding if there's snow, but like I'm not like a snowboard fan. But yo, 1080 and Snowboard Kids were the games back in the day for your boy. That, Smash Bros, freaking on the N64, Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, dude, why was the N64 so good? Why was it so good? To me, at least, it was good to me. Okay, that system was amazing. Anyways, 1080, are y'all wanting to see a return? If you do, in what way? Do you want to just see a re-release on Virtual Console for the Switch, if that's even happening? You want to see an N64 Classic with it? Do you want an HD remaster? Or do you want a brand new one? Like I said, if I had it my way, shout out to BK, if I had it my way, I would personally want a brand new 1080. Just call it 1080. I like that name. Call it 1082. 1080p. 1080p. How dope would that be? Whew. Anyways, that's it for this video. When I saw this news about a trademark for 1080, I got hyped because this, like I said, dude, this was my game back in the day, dude. 1080. Freaking work your body, work your body. In fact, look at this. I mean, dude, this was the menu. I mean, this was the menu music of 1080. Are you kidding me? This is freaking fire, dude. And then, like I said, you had that dude who said 1080, dude. That was every time I hear the word 1080, I hear it in that voice. No lie, straight up. Ooh! Oh yeah, dude. Bring 1080 back for the love of God, Nintendo. I hope that's what that was for. Thank y'all for watching. I'ma see y'all in my next video. Hopefully the direct gets announced soon. Peace.
Bin Laden with a pin, body and again I begin slaughtering your men. Probably should have been Ali at a spin, golly embodiment of sin, like a Saudi and the Taliban plotting an event in a lobby at an intercontinental with an obvious intent, and I will not even relent up on a little, like Osama with Obama to the Benetton middle of the Pentagon. I hit a kindergarten with a riddle.